G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, Adam, Level Earth Observer, dropped another video of Great DERP today. Let's have a listen. Actually, I'm not going to subject you to all of it, just this little bit.
Tower cranes prove the surface of the Earth is flat. I've never made that claim. I've never ever made the claim that the surface of the Earth is flat. The Earth is demonstrably level.
Adam, he loves to make claims that he himself disproves. Never said the Earth is flat, yet your titles are all prefaced with Flat Earth. Whoopsies. Seems we have a new Adam smacker. Look, I'm glad because I recently bought myself an FE channel of my own. Adam, he's become too boring, so to get more interesting debunk material, I had to get my own FE channel. And Mitchell, so far, has been doing all the things that I've been asking him to do. Anyway, I'll play Mr. Jones' video here, but really don't bother watching it on my channel. Follow the link up here at the top, go over to Mr. Jones, give him a like and a sub, mainly because it's really going to annoy Adam, and maybe drop a Wally sent me, in the comments for the almighty algorithm. Thanks guys, go and watch him, go and subscribe, yeah, go and annoy Adam, because we're all on task. Into it guys.
Flat Earth, the shocking truth about the International Space Station by Level Earth Observer. Well, hello, dearest viewer, and welcome back to my little corner of the YouTubies and another edition of Wacky Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, if it's your first time here, please consider subscribing. That would mean the absolute world to me. Let's get to 500 before the end of November. Please. Thank you. And don't forget to like, share, comment, etc., etc. That would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Anyway, this is Level Earth Observer, a Wilf that I have featured on this channel before, and he thinks the Earth is flat because tower cranes. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Anyway, he thinks the Earth is flat, and he has got a bee in his bonnet about the International Space Station and how women wash their hair. So, stand by for some personal incredulity and a touch of sexism thrown in.
I'd forgotten all about this clip. Thank you, Jane, for reminding me, putting this in the comments. Much appreciated. Essentially, this is old school propaganda to get you to believe in the absurdity that is the ISS, i.e. this space station hurtling round a cannonball that's flying through a vacuum.
No, it's not a cannonball, it is a globe. You should know this by now. If we lived on a cannonball, we'd all be a bit squished, and I'd have no room to grow my bonsai.
So let's have a look, and let's break this tosh down.
Hi there. I've had a lot of people ask me how I wash my hair in space, and I thought I'd show you how I do it. Let's see.
Just before we begin, my dear, I'm going to highlight the absurdity of your hair straight off the bat.
Just before we continue, my dear, I'm going to highlight the absurdity of your absurdity. Straight off the bat.
If you were allowed to have your hair long, that would be the same for the guys. Why haven't we had any long-haired rockers up there? Hip and happening. I'll tell you why. Because a bloke's hair would look absolutely absurd and make it look obvious.
Makes what look obvious and ridiculous? You got somebody there with long hair anyway. And there's nothing wrong with men with long hair. It makes them look rock and roll, makes them look happening and hip, and makes them look really, really good.
The only reason the women are allowed long hair is to paint the picture of the space station going around a cannonball Earth.
Really? Really?
Just like we would on Earth, and then we kind of dry the excess water and shampoo off with a towel, and off we go.
That's the lovely Samantha Cristoforetti washing her hair and debunking Level Earth Observer all in one go.
If I was in charge of this, sorry girls, it's all about simplifying things here, procedures, and I'm afraid that involves you having shorter hair.
Oh, so you'd make women cut their hair for you know, just to simplify things. Really? Really? This isn't a question of simplification. This is a question of hygiene. If you are in an enclosed space for months and months and months at a time, you're going to need a wash at some point. Your Barnet is going to need a wash at some point. If you haven't got a Barnet and you've got a bald head, that is going to need a wash at some point. Oh, what a wealth.
And let's be fair, there were some sharp, short haircuts the ladies had in the 80s. So certainly better than this tosh. This is just simply a show. This is all this girl's hair is about, is a show to get you to believe in this absurdity.
What absurdity? A woman washing her own in space.
Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's have a look.
To get started, these are the things I need. A bag of warm water, a little no-rinse shampoo, towel, and my comb. What I like to do is start by just putting some hot water, squirting it onto my scalp. And I have a mirror here so I can kind of watch what I'm doing. Sometimes the water gets away from you.
Now, this is how absurd this is. You're in a space station that produces a hell of a lot of power, electricity, and you're supposedly throwing water all over the place. Why? Because you got long hair. That ridiculous health and safety risk could be eliminated immediately by you having short hair. But no, we have a lie, a picture to paint here, a delusion to sell. So I'll keep my hair long and then we'll squirt loads of water around a space station that's 100% electrical. It's so ridiculous, love.
Where is she washing her hair? In a fucking bathroom, of course. A bathroom. I've got a bathroom. You've probably got a bathroom in your tower crane. Why isn't water getting and condensation getting into the light fitting of the light switch? Because they're waterproofed, man. And you haven't addressed the bubbles that are flying off in different directions. I wonder why.
And you try and catch as much as you can.
Water flying everywhere. There's more cuts in this than there is in the whole Lone Wolf and Cub film series. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
Fancy putting lots of cuts in a video. And you still haven't addressed why those bubbles are floating around in different directions.
And of course, there's no cuts that last more than 25 seconds. This is an obvious zero-G panto fest.
Your opinion isn't evidence, is it? We want some evidence from you, not your opinion, some evidence. Some demonstrable evidence.
Then I just work the water up through to the ends of my hair.
Absolutely ridiculous. How much easier would your life be on the space station with short hair? Do you know what I mean? Who do you think you'll fall in love throwing water all around your electrical space station? When you wouldn't need to do that if you had short hair. It's all a show, my dear. We'll continue though.
Even people with short hair wash their hair. Even me. I wash my hair about once a month after I've had it cut. Because I'm worth it.
Then I take my no-rinse shampoo.
I should add the little funky beats there in the background. Just to keep you to bop and again lower your guard. She's in space. Nah. Some funky tune. She must be in space. Nah. This is clearly ridiculous for any of you space fans. Come on. This is ridiculous. Why have long hair and endanger the whole crew and people here on Earth squirting water about just so you can wash your long hair? It's clearly ridiculous.
What in the name of Scarlett Johansson's thong has adding music to a video got to do with anything? And if water floating about an enclosed space like that was dangerous, they wouldn't do it, would they? Doesn't take a great deal of working out, even for a guy like me.
And squirt it also on the scalp, just a little bit, and rub it in. Again, kind of working it out to the ends. And sometimes I'll actually take my comb to help work it all the way to the ends. And I like to take my towel while I have the shampoo.
I mean, and this is how bad it is for the globe. This kind of tosh is very often cited as evidence. In this instance, it wasn't. Jane, thank you. But very often, tosh like this is cited as proof that reality is wrong.
How can reality be wrong? We live on a globe. The ISS is up there orbiting the planet. That's reality.
I mean, how deluded do these people? I mean, how deluded are these people? Fucking insane.
In there and just kind of work it. Because without standing under running water, you kind of need to use the towel a little bit to help get some of the...
Here's a thought. Just have short air. You save so much time, effort, health and safety in your space station goes through the roof. It improves, dramatically goes up 100%. You're not squirting water all over the place willy-nilly. You've got more time to do experiments and recreation or meditation or do pretend training. But no, you're quite happy to spend loads of time here squirting water all around the space station in your hair. Look how ridiculous your hair looks. Look at it.
Oh, how many more times? Hygiene is very important, even to those of us with short hair. We need to wash our hair. It's as simple as that. Is that sinking in yet?
dirt out. I like to follow that by a little more water. It's called
Squirt some more water about. Yay!
no rinse shampoo, but I think it's best if you use a little water with it. It actually feels kind of squeaky clean right now. Now I'll take the dry part of my towel. We use towels for quite a while here, since we have limited supplies. We use them wisely. There, I think that's pretty good. And now as my hair dries, as the water evaporates from my hair, it will become humidity in the air, and then our air conditioning system will collect that into condensate, and it won't be long, and our water processing system will turn that into drinking water.
Now, she's just washed her hair in space, and Samantha, she just washed her hair in space as well. Kind of debunks the old hairspray theory, doesn't it? Oh, they use hairspray in space, man. That's how NASA fakes everything, because they use hairspray. Well, wouldn't she have just washed it out of her hair by now?
How about just saving the energy and having shorter hair? Saving the health and safety and just having shorter hair? How about cutting out all this silly space pantomime, just have short hair?
Because it's personal choice, you stupid moron. She wants long hair, she's having long hair. She still needs it cleaning, she still needs to wash it. Even if she had short hair, she'd still need to wash it. Is it sinking in yet?
Save all the time by just having short hair. Gives you the opportunity to do real science, which I thought that was the reason you were up there. But no, we'll spend hours and hours squirting water all around an electrical space station, keeping unnecessarily long hair. The blokes, the fact they don't have long hair debunks this charade anyway. We know it's scientifically impossible because the globe's scientifically impossible. And then we look at footage like this, it's quite clearly some of the most ludicrous, ridiculous, pathetic bits of propaganda going.
So, what you're saying is, forget personal hygiene, forget recreation, forget exercise, and what they should be doing is spending all the time, 24/7, doing scientific experiments, eh? Sounds plausible.
Again, if you can't see it, whatever, go play with your Star Wars toys.
No, I am your father. Take that. Take that.
I won't hold it against you. You're free to believe whatever you want, but just don't expect people like myself to accept this nonsense as somehow proof that reality has got it all wrong.
Reality hasn't got it wrong, Mr. Level Earth bullshitter. We live on a globe. You, my dear friend, have failed to produce a single shred of evidence to suggest otherwise. Not a single bit.
At the end, I just do one final comb through to make sure there are no snarls and snags. And while it dries, I like to let it stay free. I don't put it back in a ponytail while it's drying. And that is how I wash my hair in space on the International Space Station.
Hey, just unnecessarily endanger everyone, people on Earth as well. Absolute charade. Again, old school space pantomime. I've told you, it's all a pantomime. Politics, a pantomime. TV and stardom, a pantomime. Space, clearly a pantomime. Celebrity status, a deluded pantomime. All put there by culture, education system, TV, news.
YouTube.
Just delusions. Put there, paid to you, sold to you via fucking silly pantomimes. Wake up, please, if you are entertaining any of this idiocy. Clearly, it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's all a pantomime. Bloody, 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 blah. Where's your evidence? You don't have any evidence. Your opinion is not evidence, is it? Right, that's Level Earth Observer, all done, dusted and debunked. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to join me on Sunday, 9 PM for the Sunday Stupid, and next Wednesday, 8 PM for another Wacky Wednesday video. I'll see you soon. Ta-ra!